In our last video, we practiced words that have a base word plus the es ending. In this video, we're going to practice all of the other words that we need to do for this week. First, we're going to start with an oddball. This is a word that has that es ending, but it's really not a base word that we're adding the es to, and we're not really changing the base word at all. It's just a word that happens to have that es at the end. And the word is clothes. Clothes. My sister is so messy, she has clothes all over her floor. Clothes. Clothes. Not the kind of clothes that when you close a door. We're talking about the kind of clothes like the shirt you might be wearing or somebody's smelly socks. You. Let's try the word clothes. It should look like this. This is the part that gets that's tricky for a lot of people. There's a TH in there, and then we have an ES. Clothes. We have a hard C sound right here at the beginning. There's really a bizarre TH sound in clothes, and then we have an ES ending. This is a wacky word, and that's why it's part of our sort this week. We just have to learn wacky words sometimes. Great job. That's all we have for oddballs this week. Let's try some of those words that have a base word when we just need to add a B and just need to add an S. The reason for that is if we had a word like waves, our base word already has an E in it, so we don't need to add the ES. We would just add the S. Waves. In this part of the sort we were doing, those words like watch, they didn't end in an E, so we had to add the ES. So that's how it's different. Let's try the word voices. Voices. The teacher kindly said, "Voices off, children." Voices. It should look like this. We have the base word V, boy. There's our base word voice. And all we're going to add is the S. Voices. Voices. This OI is a strange combination. Usually when two vowels go walking, the first one does the talking, but in this word, O and I come together to make a new sound. Oi. Voices. Let's try the word changes. Changes. There are a lot of changes in the air this time of year, from the leaves and the kids going back to school, even to the kinds of foods we eat. Changes. Changes. It should look like this. We have our base word, change, and all we're going to add is our S ending. I bet you got this sound, ch. I bet you got this sound, A. And I bet you could hear this chain. This one might be tricky for you because another letter makes the just sound, and it's J. But in this word, it's a G. Changes. Changes. All right, let's try the word horses. Horses. The horses were running through the meadow. Horses. Horses. It should look like this. Huh? Horse. Horses. The word horses has the word or in it, and it has this S with a silent E before we have our S that we add for horses. So we have our whole base word here, horse, and then we have our S ending, horses. One more word for this heading where we have our base word plus the S, and the word is places. Places. There are so many different places to visit in the summertime. Places. It should look like this. Whole. A. S. Is. Places. This sound might be tricky because we know another letter that makes the S sound, and it's an S, but that doesn't happen in this word. Watch what it would look like. Doesn't that just look wrong? Sometimes you can tell just by looking that something's not right. Places. We have our base word place with our S ending. Wonderful job. The only thing left now are our sight words. These are the words that don't really fit our headings, but we need to practice anyway. Let's try the word might. Might. It might rain today, the weatherman said. Might. It should look like this. I might. I bet you got the I and the t sound. It's this GH that gets people tricked up sometimes. Might. It looks a lot like the word right and a lot like the word light. They all have those IGHT endings. Wonderful job. Oh, let's try the next word that I maybe just gave away. It's the word right. Not the kind of right that you do with a pencil. That is spelled a different way. We're talking about right as in the right thing to do. The nice thing to do. Right. I'll give you a hint. It ends the same way that our last word ended. Do you remember how that was? Might ended like this. Right. Guess what? Right ends the same way. We just have a different letter at the beginning. Right. It should look like this. Great job. 2 more words. Let's do the word design. Design. My sister made a really pretty design on her jack-o'-lantern. Design. Design. It should look like this. D. Sign. I bet you got this letter. Did you know there's a silent one before it? It's a G. It kind of looks like the word sign, like a stop sign. Stop. Sign. Design. Sometimes people say design, so people might put an I here, but it's really design. So that's why it is a word that is on our sight word list. Last one, guys. You're doing a great job. It's the word enjoy. Enjoy. I thought you would enjoy broccoli for dessert, the mother said. Enjoy. It should look like this. We have a really sneaky first letter. N. An E-N. To say N. Joy. Enjoy. A lot of people spell this word enjoy, because that's how we say it. But it's not spelled that way. It's enjoy. Enjoy yourself. Have a great day. If you're studying at home on your own, you made your teacher very happy.